Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for February the 6th. I'm going to be pulling one card for each sign, so if you know your planetary placements, you can get quite a bit of juice out of a short little reading like this. If you know your sun sign, you can at least get a little bit of juice out of a short little reading like this. Let's get started, shall we? Thank you guys very much for being here, and thank you for remembering to comment down below, share some feedback. Share this video and also like this video. Okay, so Aries, we have the 10 of fire showing up here. This is just telling me that you are picking up some type of responsibility today. So this could be getting a promotion at work. This could be taking a kid to music practice, taking parents shopping, just some type of new responsibility that you're picking up today, Aries. Next up we have Taurus. Taurus, you guys have the messenger of water showing up here. Somebody's going to be letting you know exactly how they feel about you today. We like it. Next up, let's look at Gemini. Geminis, you guys have the messenger of fire. Look at that. We've got two messengers. I apologize about the dog barking. That's kind of an unpredictable thing. Let's see. So Gemini, messenger of fire. This just means that you are hearing from somebody some type of message or idea or go ahead on an idea that you already have so that you can move forward with that. And this idea that you're getting the go ahead on basically is something that you feel inspired towards doing and enthusiastic about. So next up, let's look at Cancer. Cancers, you guys have the 9 of air showing up here. 9 of air is just telling me that there's something going on that has you feeling pretty stressed out or anxious today, Cancers. All right, next up, let's look at Leo. Leos, you guys have the Fool card showing up in reverse, which just tells me that there's something that you have begun as a leap of faith in the past. And today you're going to be looking at whatever that is and reevaluating, do I really want to keep this moving forward, or is it time to let this come to an end? And with this Fool card showing up in reverse like this, you are going to be deciding to move forward with it. Next up, let's look at Virgo. Virgos, you guys have the Emperor showing up here. I do think this is somebody you're interacting with today. For a lot of you, this is going to be a boss, but for some of you, this could be somebody else who has some type of authority in your life. So landlord, spouse, somebody that has some authority in your life. And oh man, I'm really being drawn to this glove thing right here that looks like a metal glove. Maybe that's what they were back whenever there was armor. I feel like you're going to be having an interaction with somebody who is really in a mode that is very stern and down to business, very much down to business. So that should be really interesting. I don't feel like this is you. I do feel like this is you interacting with somebody else. And I feel like this person probably, for most of you, is going to be interacting not only with you, but also a group of people, and, being very stern and very strict about that interaction. Okay, so next up, let's look at Virgo. Wait, that was Virgo, excuse me. This would be Libra. Okay, so Libra is Queen of Earth showing up in reverse. Libras, I think you're going to be witnessing a situation where somebody has been very generous to someone in their sphere of influence, or maybe even people in their sphere of influence, as in multiples. And this can be generosity with finances, can be generosity with energy, with time, with other resources. And what you're witnessing is this person realizing that that generosity is really not helping anybody to move forward. It's actually just making them more dependent on this person. And so I think it comes across to me that they're going to be talking to you about this situation, and they're going to be really coming to the conclusion that it's time to cut off that generosity that they had been offering, that the time for that is now over because it's not doing what they had hoped that it would, basically. Next up, let's look at Scorpios. So fellow Scorpios, what we have is the Five of Water. Five of Water is just a card that means that we're feeling some type of disappointment, basically. Let's adjust this white balance a little bit. I don't like it. Fingers. Yeah, this is much better. That's more the normal colors. Okay, so anyway, some type of disappointment for us is what's coming in for those of us who have Scorpio placements. Next up, let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys have the moon card showing up. This is telling me that you have a situation today that you know something's off. Something just doesn't quite make sense of what you're being presented with as far as information. And I think that with this moon card showing up, you're having a hard time really putting your fingers on the information that you would like to have. So you know that there's a rat in the woodpile. You're just having a hard time finding it whenever this card shows up. Okay, so that's Sagittarius. Next up, let's look at, by the way, great time for a reading, just saying. Capricorn. Capricorn's Five of Earth showing up in reverse. We like this card in reverse because it means that one of two things is happening for you, Capricorns. Either your budget is loosening up, or where you might have felt like you were sort of out on the fringes socially in some type of clique or group or with a person, then now you're feeling like you're more included socially in your life today. Okay, so let's look at Aquarius. Here we have the Messenger of Earth showing up in reverse. Aquarius, this just means that you are hearing some type of news about material goods or about finances. That is the kind of news that we would rather not hear. So something that you really wish you didn't have to hear about finances or material goods. And next up is Pisces. Pisces with the World card. Woot, woot. Final sign that we're looking at, and final major arcana card. Isn't that interesting? So Pisces, this just means that you have completed some type of cycle, and by completing whatever this cycle is, that is unlocking the door for you to the next level. We like it, we like it. All right, so thank you guys very much for being here today. I do appreciate it, and very much looking forward to interacting with some of you personally, one-on-one for readings and Reiki sessions today. And the rest of you, I will see on the next video. Peace out.